I was doing a bar show once. Drunk dude in the back stood up. Was like, show us your boobs. Another dude stood up. Was like, no, gross. I was like, gross. You haven't even seen him yet. I'm like, what am I doing? I just can't. Panicked. I think everyone's losing their mind a little bit. One of my girlfriends is obsessed with dogs. She's one of these people. She's like, Subhah, dogs are the best creatures on the planet. Okay, I think the world would be a better place if people behaved more like dogs. I was like, you want people to behave like dogs? Have you been to a dog park? There's always one pervert dog just aggressively humping all of the other dogs. Just one guy, like, if you didn't want it, why'd you come in here in that vest? There's always one creepy dog, like, I've been around the park, baby, you're not gonna do better. There's always one. I don't wish people behaved like dogs. I do wish we treated people more like dogs. Let me explain that, right? Because I live in a very hipstery neighborhood. So if your dog is too conventionally attractive, so if you have like a poodle or like an Afghan hound, people will judge you. They're like, oh, what is that? A purebred? Where did you get that? A breeder? The Handmaid's Tale of dogs? But if your dog is just like a little bit messed up, you know what I mean? Like it's a Great Dane Chihuahua mix. Like its head is too big for its body. Everyone's like, oh my God, I love your dog. Your dog is like, help me, you know? I wish we kept that energy for people. Like if you were dating somebody super hot, everybody hated you. But if you're with somebody just like a little bit ugly, everyone's like, oh my God. You're like, I know, thank you. He's a rescue. I do need dogs to keep me sane though, because we're in pretty trying times. Everything's terrible now. Even my friends that own Teslas are upset because it's political now with Elon Musk and everything. They're all complaining. Like, see, but this is a nightmare. I got this car to look environmentally friendly, and now everybody treats me like I'm a Nazi. I was like, okay, first of all, the fact that you're doing well enough to afford a Tesla, do not complain to me, okay? You may as well have gone, but Subhah, my pony is so rude. Like, I know. I also think it's wild to complain to an Indian about Elon taking your Teslas when Hitler took our swastikas. Right? Smart crowd, right? Some of you might not know, okay? Swastikas are an ancient, holy Indian, so it's on all of our sculptures still. It's on all of our, like, religious texts. And my mom was like, Subhah, don't be ridiculous. Everybody knows the difference, okay? She's like, the Indian swastika is straight, Hitler's swastika goes to the left. Everybody knows. I was like, Mom, half of the neighborhood thinks you're Mexican. Like, they don't know. I did take a note from my friends who own Teslas. The last time I went home to see my mom, I got a bunch of bumper stickers to put all over her temple swastikas. It just says, we got these swastikas before Hitler went crazy. Let everybody know we're chill, you know? It's true, man, because we live in wild times. Everything offends everybody, man. Like, I was at an ICE protest, and I posted a photo of me at that protest, and one of my friends back home got so pissed. He's like, Subhah, what are you doing? They broke the law. I was like, Greg, you have a DUI. I was like, if you're worried about people traveling illegally, don't down a six-pack before going home to your wife who is spending all of your money on essential oils. I might be a little biased on the issue because I live in a very Mexican part of Los Angeles, and by that I do mean Los Angeles, and man, that's just pretty heartbreaking, dude. Like, right when the raids were happening, I noticed one of my neighbors fully decked out their house in, like, American flags, America #1 shit. I was like, you can't do that. That's a dead giveaway. If I'm ICE, that's the first house, right? I was thinking about it. I know it's controversial, but if you want to hide, don't do an American flag. Do a Confederate flag. I know, but who is looking in that house and going, I bet there's a bunch of Guatemalans in there? When you say the South will rise again, they don't have to know you mean South America, okay? That's for you. Confederate flags are so trashy, obviously. It's insane that people like bring those to the 4th of July. I'm like, you're literally celebrating America with evidence of the last time you betrayed her. That's like if my friend Greg showed up to his DUI hearing dressed as that tree that came out of nowhere. Okay. It's just insane. We're wasting all of this money punishing migrants for what? Nothing. Meanwhile, our healthcare system is atrocious, right? It's so bad. Okay, I didn't know this was a thing. I had to go to the hospital because I thought I was having a heart attack. I wasn't. I was just paying for an Indian wedding. And yes, I didn't know they did this. While I was waiting for the doctor, they had me swipe my card for estimated costs. Isn't that insane? I was like, no other service works that way. No firefighter is like, all right, we're gonna get you out of here. But first, credit or debit. Look, I know the fire is hot, but what's hotter is these savings with our fire rewards card. It's like, what the fuck? No, these times are pretty crazy, but I think that's why you've got to find your joy. And for me, my joy, oddly enough, is horror films. That's my jam. Do we have any horror fans? Hell yeah. I love them. I noticed this change, right? Back in the day, it used to be slutty woman, person of color, killed you first in the movie, right? But now, the hoes are like the 3rd or 4th to die. And I was thinking, I'm like, I think that's worse. I'm like, you know what, screw it. Kill me immediately, okay? I want to die before I even know there's a mass murderer. Like, I want my last words to be, wait, what? I don't want to run through the woods and then die. I hate the forest and I hate cardio, okay? Like, let me die doing what I love, being a whore in a cabin. That's all I ask. Plus, I wouldn't want to survive a horror film. You got to deal with all that PTSD. Your coworkers are talking about, I think we're going to go to an escape room this weekend. I'm like, oh, is that fun for you, Brittany? What if I went to a room full of your trauma? What if I went to my husband was gay the whole time and now I'm divorced room? Is that fun? Now I'm in trouble with HR. I think part of the reason I love horror films and spooky stuff is because my mom prepared people's last will and testament. I know, isn't that creepy, right? You can't bring up somebody's will without sounding like you're trying to murder them. Subhah, have you ever thought about what would happen to your things if you were to suddenly disappear? I'm like, oh my God, I'll clean my room. She did say the funniest thing when I got married. She demanded to keep my power of attorney. If you don't know what that is, that's like who pulls the plug when you're in a coma, right? Yeah, my mom was like, Subhah, it has to be me. It cannot be your husband, okay? He is too emotional. He loves you too much. I was like, wait, what? I was like, why did she say that like it would be easy for her? She's just in the hospital pulling the plug like, should have been a doctor. They're like, ma'am, your daughter is still alive. That's the cord to the TV. She's like, I know, I'm practicing, okay? You never have to get ready if you stay ready. They're like, what is this? I can't. But because of her, I am a little obsessed with funerals. This is a thing I've learned people are doing. They've started turning the ashes of their loved ones into jewelry. I know, right? And people are like, Subhah, it's rude. Don't judge people. Don't be rude. I'm like, yeah, it's also rude to wear dead people, you spooky lady. I just can't. What happened to letting the dead rest in peace? You just had to take them with you to AMC to watch Despicable Me 4? What is going on? It's got me looking at jewelry differently. My friends are like, Subhah, these earrings are Tiffany. I'm like, Tiffany who? I can't. I was obsessed with funerals, not with weddings. That was my mom's department. She said this to me with a straight face when I was getting married. She was like, Subhah, do you want an elephant at your wedding? I was like, I tell dick jokes for a living. Are you serious? We don't have elephant money. And I especially didn't want an elephant. I don't know if you guys caught this news story. Elephant didn't like this Indian woman. They think she was helping poachers kill their elephants, right? So it stomped her out. But it gets crazier. Because later that night, it showed up to her funeral fire, pulled her off of the fire, got her again, and then took out her village. I was like, that's insane. You're telling me elephants can tell us apart, but my white coworkers still can't? That's wild. That elephant knew. He was like, that's Priyanka. Okay. I've got to go. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much.